working? Testing, testing. Okay, I think I'm on. Sorry, this took a bit longer than I expected. And I love you, Laser. Okay, where are we? Am I up? Oh, hang on, I've got... Where is that coming from? Oh, other room. Hang on a sec. Okay, I think we're live. Oh, Alex is here. Cool. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Alex. Okay, so, yeah, I'm sorry. This took a little bit longer than I had anticipated. Hi, Noah. One second. There's got to be a way I can... I was having a bit of trouble with my laptop and then with the streamer. Apparently, I set things up previously and didn't... Hi, Elaine. Hi, Laser. Thank you. That's a whole journey in itself, my hair. But, okay. Also, while I'm at it, give me one more second. Sorry. And hooray. Just in case. Okay, we've got that. Thanks. Okay. Oh, and one more second. Sorry. Yeah. I had plans. Didn't survive. Okay, so hi everybody. My name is Stevani. I perform at Sunday Comes Afterwards. I guess you know that part if you're here. And so I'm going to be doing mostly covers this time around. But Alex did request this, and it seemed appropriate. We're at the end of April, and I am basically cheating with a live stream. So anyway, here goes. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, the end of the month once more. All the creators on Patreon are rushing things out of the door, because we want to get paid in the deadlines tonight. I guess that's what deadlines are for. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, the end of the month once more. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, no waiting for inspiration. The end of the rest of the month we can hem and haw in perfectionist rumination, but we want to get paid in the deadline tonight. The train is leaving a station. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, no waiting for inspiration. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, so let there be no malaise. So many updates are coming in, they're setting my inbox ablaze. It's kind of like Christmas but happens online about every 31 days. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, let there be no malaise. There are songs that I've worked on for many months, but this is the one that is done. I started to write it at 8:05 and now it is 8:31. I guess you could say that I phoned it in, I typed the whole thing with my thumb. See, and there are songs that I've worked on for many months, this is the one that is done. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, end of the month once more. All the creators on Patreon are rushing things out of the door, because we want to get paid on the deadline tonight. I guess that's what deadlines are for. It's the end of the month, hurrah, hurrah, the end of the month once more. Hi, Aubrey. So yeah, that song is called Expecto Patreonum, which I had thought was an original title, and then I realized that Miley Lewis had actually used it like 3 years earlier when she was starting her Patreon, and I just had forgotten it and then accidentally cribbed it. But anyway, thank you all. Okay, so that was for Alex. And yes, it is too real. I agree. Somewhere in here I had... Okay, so Valerie had... Actually, I don't see Valerie in here. Maybe I'll wait until Z shows up in case Z does. So... You know what? Let's do this one. So, apparently... I don't think... Yeah, she... Correct, Laser. Yeah, she didn't actually write a song called Expecto Patreonum. She did use it as the name of her video in which she was asking people to join Patreon. So, clearly I saw it because I joined Patreon, you know, immediately after seeing that. I did the work. Fair. Okay, so there's a new version of Dune that's apparently in the works, and Tom Smith had written a song about the book, and I figure I'll go with that. The song is called Crystal Gayle Killed Frank Herbert. And can you hear me all okay, by the way? I'm trying a different microphone setup this time around. I've gone from the fancy microphone intended for use with music, which works well for videos, but not so much on live streams, to the Blue Yeti, which is every podcaster's favorite. Okay, cool. Anyway, sorry. The spice melange, it's so cinnamon sweet. I put it on most every, thing. No, other way around. It's a B minor 7/B5, which I don't even know. Okay, I put it on most everything I eat. It's addictive too, and don't it make my brown eyes blue. Dad got control over all that spice, but Baron Harkonnen had him ice. Try to kill me too, and don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue. So me and my mother ran away across Dune, got found by the Freemen not a moment too soon. They said it was easier to leave me behind, but if we went with them, it would still suit them fine. Now I'm dreaming of a huge jihad, and the Freemen all think, whatever, I'm God. Maybe I do too. And don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes, don't it make my brown eyes blue. Yeah, no, you're entirely right. This went much better in rehearsal. But the thing about live streams is you get to see it on the first take rather than the 17th, so yay. Thank you. Okay, Laser requested this one. I know it's in here. This is a last minute request, so it's not with all the other stuff I put up front. Cool, thank you. No. Absolutely have it in here somewhere. Sorry. Yes, they absolutely do. Great requests, right here. Great songs. And no. Talk amongst yourselves. No. It absolutely had to be in this section. 10, 11 requesting. I'm dying, Festivus, anxious, horses of pain, Danny. Ah, here we are. Is this in the right key? Oh, wait, duh, I have it in here. Okay. Good question. Where is everybody watching from? Yonkers. Cool. Okay, I have it now. Nice to see you, where you been? I could show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my god, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Loves a game, wanna play. New money, suit and tie. I can read you like a magazine. Ain't it funny, rumors fly. And I know you heard about me, so hey, let's be friends. Dying to see how this one ends. Grab your passport and my hand. I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can help me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. Cause you know I love the player, and you love the game. Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But but I got a blank space, baby. And I'll write your name. Cherry lips, crystal skies. I could show you incredible things. Stolen kisses, pretty lies. You're the king, baby, I'm your queen. Find out what you want. Be that girl for a month. Wait, the worst is yet to come. Oh no, screaming, crying, perfect storms. I can make all the tables turn. Rose garden filled with thorns. Keep you second guessing like, oh my god, who is she? I get drunk on jealousy, but you'll come back each time you leave. Cause darling, I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell ya I'm insane. Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave ya breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell ya I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell ya I'm insane. Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave ya breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell ya I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. I'm so glad you requested that. That's literally my favorite song to play on the ukulele. So, what else do I have here? So yeah, so Stephen Sondheim, they're actually having a special for later tonight on YouTube. I think it's, I want to say 8 p.m. EDT. So that would be 5 Pacific and whatever time everybody else. And I don't actually have any Sondheim songs because Sondheim is really hard. I have tried writing Sondheim parodies, and why don't you do the laser writing in Nobody Gets It? There's a line about of obscure costumes, Stephen Sondheim universe, and I asked myself, what would Stephen Sondheim universe write or sing? And I tried writing some stuff, and I couldn't do it. It's just, I don't know how he writes. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, but I have other Broadway songs. So, Les Miserables, for instance. Sometimes should have stuck at 3/4. Yes, absolutely. And thank you, Noah, and everybody else. Okay, so. This is actually my favorite karaoke song, although it's easier when you have an invisible orchestra behind you instead of having to play it yourself. But there, out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. God be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face, till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark, mine is the way of the Lord, and those who do follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if they fall as Lucifer fell, the flame, the sword, stars in your multitudes, scarce to be counted, fill in the darkness with order and light. You are the sentinels, silent and sure, keeping watch in the night, keeping watch in the night. You know your place in the sky, you hold your course and your aim, and each in your season returns and returns, and is always the same. And if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in flame. And so it must be, for so it is written on the doorway to paradise, that those who falter and those who fall must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear by the stars. Thank you. Javert is one of the very few male characters I identify with. Usually it's always a woman I go with, but anyway, thank you. So, give me 1 second. This live stream is brought to you by tea. There. Yeah, Les Mis is Mr. Russell Crowe. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Russell Crowe at least sets the bar lower in terms of having singing ability for this. Yeah, Les Mis is good, but depressing. I need to. Yeah, there was a recent revival on Broadway, and I wanted to see it, but I didn't want the 3 days of depression that would have followed, so I ended up not going. But anyway, okay. So also on Broadway, this one has lots of chords. It's a bit in the middle. I'm not sure I can manage, but something's brewing. Yes, but we'll give it a shot. Dear Lord, you made very many poor people. I know, of course, there's no shame to be poor, but on the other hand, there's no great honor either. But what would have been so terrible if I'd had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, yaddle deedle 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 dum, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. What is A minor 6? I have no idea. I could have scribbled in the margin what the chord is, but no. Just play A minor. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. If I were... Thank you, Laser. No, that's... Give me 1 second. Sorry, I will be right back. Okay, for the record, it's 2020. Right, let's try that again. If I were a rich man, yaddle deedle 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 dum, all day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard, yaddle deedle 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 dum. If I were a bitty bitty rich, idle deedle idle idle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up, and then one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud honk, honk, honk would land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yaddle deedle 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 All day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yaddle deedle 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 dum. If I were a bitty bitty rich, idle deedle idle idle man, I see my wife, my Goldie, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on her ears and strutting like a peacock. Oy, what a happy mood she's in. Screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the Wise. If you please, Reptavia, pardon me, Reptavia, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Yadee, yadee, da da. And it wouldn't make one bit of difference if I would answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, yaddle deedle 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 dum. All day long I'd biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yaddle deedle 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 dum. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decreed I should be what I am. Would it really spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? Thank you. Mash up the man with if I were a rich man. I don't know if that would work. I'd be the man if I were... I'll think. Thank you. Copy editing, sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay. So moving from Broadway, I think. Okay, actually, I'm going to do Valerie's request. So we're getting towards where the start of baseball season would have been, I think. I'm actually not sure. I don't really pay that much attention to baseball, to be honest. When I do, it's usually the postseason. But sometime back, my sister requested to take me out to the bowl game, and she said I had to do all the verses, and I was like, there are other verses, and she was like, look it up. So I did, and there are. So, Katie Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad, just to root for the hometown crew every Sue. Katie blew on a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew all the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do, just some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Play ball! Yep. My favorite version of this song is actually by somebody who went by Bruce Springsteen, who basically, he did a parody of Meet the Flintstones as impersonating Bruce Springsteen. And as the B-side, he did Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and it's probably the best recording of the song ever made. And thank you all. Yeah, no, I'm not that close to the wall. So, this is a song by my favorite band. You may have heard of them. They're called the Doubleclicks. This is one of their more obscure songs, I guess. They're one of their lesser ones they don't do in every single live stream. But I love it. Leaves grow on the trees each spring, and in winter fall to the ground again. If I were a leaf, I'd grow on a tree. If you were a leaf, then you would dump me. Sorry. There's nothing wrong with me, you just broke my heart. Now hold me close so I don't fall apart. There's a perfect metaphor for what you did to me. You are the changing seasons, I'm a guy in shorts heading for the sea. You are a thundercloud and I'm an outdoor wedding with an unrefundable fee. You are Godzilla, baby, and I'm Japanese. There's nothing wrong with me, you just broke my heart. Now hold me close so I don't fall apart. You took my heart to Goodwill and you left it outside. Put my love in a farm upstate. You took my heart to the park and you told it to hide with no plans to seek it. That's great. And now I'm ready to destroy you. There's nothing wrong with me, you just broke my heart. Now hold me close so I don't punch your face. So yeah, the problem with reading the chat while you're singing is that Laser might say something which makes you want to laugh in the middle of a song when laughing is not appropriate. But yeah, I challenge you, Laser, to write a song with an A minor 6 in it. And then I'll play it. Okay. Moving to something slightly easier and possibly more fun. I've been meaning to record this forever and I've never gotten around to it. And this is Caramelldansen as misheard by multiple people. There's like 7 different versions on YouTube of people trying to render the English versions for this song, and I'm just combining them. Punctuated Aubrey's line. Good line, Aubrey. Okay, let's try this. You met anime through a part of me. I'm on the phone with Kenny Fonzie. Oh my god. Is this a key? Is this the right key for me? You met anime through a part of me? Yeah, except then I need to transpose everything and that's hard. You know what? Let's not do this. No, You met anime... No, I can't go that high. Never mind. Okay, yeah, let's do something else. I'll transpose that for next time. Oh, this one. Okay, so the reason why I got into the ukulele in the first place, I mean, there are multiple reasons why I got into the ukulele, but probably the single largest cause was Molly Lewis. I watched lots of people on YouTube who seemed to be having lots of fun with the ukuleles, and I was not going to be the last one on the block, but also Molly is just amazing. And the problem is that she also writes songs with way too many chords. But we're going to give this one a shot. It's also somewhat out of date because, yes, I thank you for texting me. Yeah, I don't know how you found that. But anyway, okay, here goes. The years are going by so fast, it really is bewildering. And we'll be so cool grown-ups and have mortgages and children. I hope that we'll reign worldliness and wisdom and maturity. I hope most of all that MySpace falls into obscurity. I hope our profiles all go dead entombed in distant servers. A monument to our youth, though lacking its observers. Your page will be an empty shell when no one is behind it. I hope your MySpace stays forever. And I hope that your kids find it. Now I hope that you forget about your MySpace. I hope it slips completely from your mind. And I hope it stays up long enough for the next generation to find. And I hope that it embarrasses your children. Hope the bratty friend to forward it around. And I hope that you forget your password so you cannot take it down. If your kids think you're vaguely square, it will be so much clearer when they laugh at the pictures you took in your bathroom mirror. They will not know your favorite band or any of the others. Who is a Soldier Boy you reference? Who's the Jonas Brothers? They'll marvel at how old you are. They'll raffle at your outfits. Your style may pass as vintage in the future, though I doubt it. Now I hope that you forget about your MySpace. Hope it slips completely from your mind. And I hope it stays up long enough for the next generation to find. And I hope that it embarrasses your children. Hope the bratty friend will forward it around. And I hope that you forget your password so you cannot take it down. I hope your cynical kids say, holy crap, this is great. These comments date all the way back to 2008. I hope they dig through your pictures and find some we might call compromising. Hope seeing the mom in a swimsuit smoking a hookah into traumatizing. But it will be past their comprehension. They'll ask the grandpa not give you enough attention. Da 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 da. And who the hell is Tom? That guy knows everyone. I hope that you forget about your MySpace. I hope it slips completely from your mind. And I hope it stays up long enough for the next generation to find. And I hope it embarrasses your children. Hope the bratty friend will forward it around. And I hope you forget your password so you cannot take it down. They might go through your top 8 friends, read your comments at the most. I only wish that they could see the inane bulletins you post. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, Molly's songs are hard. It took me a long time to manage that one. If you're starting on the ukulele, I highly recommend Doubleclicks songs. They're a lot easier. Actually, sure. Okay, let's go with this one. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe, Okay, I got two Jonathan Coulton songs here. Both of them reasonably obscure. One of them is easy. The other one is very much not. Do we have any preferences in which one I should try? And I'll wait for chat to catch up. Easy. Okay. Okay. Easy is good. So this is from the audiobook of, I think The Areas of My Expertise, where John Hodgman's talking about the Furry Old Lobster, and which is now extinct, killed by the new modern non-furry pinchy lobsters. And Jonathan Coulton wrote a song to raise awareness of this. When I was a young boy, I'd follow the path down past the dunes to the sea. And there on the warm sandy beaches we lie, the furry old lobsters and me. They'd whistle and squeal as they ran through the waves, so sleek, so furry and fair. But now when I go down to see my old friends, the beaches are empty and bare. Sing hey Heidi ho, where the old lobster go, and his body so furry and brown. Sing ho Heidi hey, have they all gone away, for we haven't seen many around. New York sends a monster to darken our seas, cursed be the day that it came. They are ugly and small and not tasty at all. They are lobsters in nothing but name. They don't smash open clams on their bellies with stones. They have neither whiskers nor paws. And the furry old lobsters so easily crush in the grip of their terrible claws. Sing hey Heidi ho, where the old lobster go, and his body so furry and brown. Sing ho Heidi hey, have they all gone away, for we haven't seen many around. No, we haven't seen many around. It's interesting seeing what YouTube decides is questionable. Apparently, putting a lobster as a comment got held for review. Anyway, thank you. We've got... Oh, actually, we still got time. Cool. What else we have? That's so sad. Yeah. You know what? Let me try... I'm going to regret this. This is literally the single hardest song in my entire repertoire. That it makes absolutely no sense to try it live. But you know what? Let's do this. Okay, this is literally my favorite Jonathan Coulton song. And as far as I know, he's never done it in concert. Or if he has, it's not been posted on YouTube. And if it's not on YouTube, it doesn't exist. So, actually, one more sip of tea, and let's try this. This is on the this is on the album that was done in between the Thing a Week project and the next one, and I don't remember the name of it. Anyway, let's try this. What angels found, then lost again, so big and round, such rare and sensuous blue. Lady Aberlin's Muumuu, a sweet repose, a place to hide, where I suppose the world outside isn't true. Lady Aberlin's Muumuu, can such a vision be real? What do your flowers conceal? Who knows what secret things your softer side has seen? Shaped like a lady is shaped over her shoulders, are draped stretches of heaven, her earth, and all the worlds between. I wander somewhere in or out a make still. Who knows what secret things your softer side has seen? Shaped like a lady is shaped. Over her shoulders are draped stretches of heaven, earth, and all the worlds between. I wander somewhere in or out of make-believe and dream about the world I'm dreaming for you. For you, Lady Aberlin's Muumuu. It doesn't have an A minor 6. It does have an F minor 7B5. So, yeah, this is actually the simplified version. It took me a while to there on his wiki. There's a version for guitar which has even more chords, and some of them aren't even playable on the ukulele, so I had to bring it down to something that can be done with 4 strings. But yeah, literally my favorite Jonathan Coulton song. And Betty Aberlin has in fact heard it and commented on the blog post, so that's cool. Okay, oh, yeah, actually, one more Broadway song. This is one of 2 musicals that have completely messed with my head. The other one being Company by Sondheim, which as established I can't play. This one is from Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Look what you done, you gigolo. Whoa, you know that I loved your hum, and I didn't wanna know that your cool, seductive serenade, whoa, was a tool of your trade, you gigolo. Of all the riches you've surveyed, and all that you can lift, I'm just another dollar that you made in your long, long grift. Look what you done, you gigolo. Whoa, another hustle has been run, and now you ought to know that this fool can no longer be swayed, whoa, by the tools of your trade, you gigolo. Oh, oh, I'm just another John you tricked, just another sucker stiffed, just a walk-on rolling the script to your long, long grift. The love that had me in your grip was just a long, long grift. Yeah, I think TMDG did cover it on Wig in a Box. But yes, no, if you haven't seen Hedwig and the Angry Inch, there's actually an excellent movie adaptation, which I actually dragged Elaine to over in chat. It's the stage version is different, but basically the stage version uses the particular theater it's in, regardless of what the production is, really well, and the movie does a similar thing using the medium. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, Elaine, yes, we definitely went together. Okay, we've got like 10 minutes. If there are any last minute requests, I can try to slide something in, but otherwise, what else do I have in this section? Oh. You know what? Sure. Okay, Tom Lehrer. Who, yeah, I don't know what to say about Tom Lehrer. Spring is here, something seasonal. Spring is here, a purring is here. life is bare. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park. When they see us coming, the birdies all try and hide, but they still go for peanuts when coated with cyanide. The sun's shining bright, everything seems alright, sorry. When we're poisoning pigeons in the park, fa-la, la da 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 ba da 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 dee dee dee. We've gained notoriety and caused much anxiety in the Audubon Society with our games. They call it impiety and lack of propriety and quite a variety of unpleasant names, but it's not against any religion to want to dispose of a pigeon. So if Sunday you're free, why don't you come with me and we'll poison the pigeons in the park, and maybe we'll do in a squirrel or two while we're poisoning pigeons in the park. We'll murder them all amid laughter and merriment, except for the few we take home to experiment. My pulse will be quickening with each drop of strychnine we feed to a pigeon. It just takes a smidgen to poison a pigeon in the park. The Canada geese? I don't think I know that one. Thank you. Oh, a couple minor things, I guess, while we're here. First of all, if you can hit the thumbs up on this video, that's nice. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. Maybe they'll think people like me. Second of all, I mean to poison the geese. Oh. Second of all, this video is brought to you actually by my patrons on patreon.com. If you'd like to join them, you can do that. I think I forgot to put on the overlay here, but there is an overlay. So yeah, patreon.com/SR510 if you want to join that. Finally, I have, during this pandemic, gotten into Pokemon Go like 4 years after everybody else. And if you would like to friend me on Pokemon Go, drop me a line on the social media of your choice, and I'll be happy to do that. I discovered yesterday that Alolan Meowths exist, and they're so sassy. I can't believe it. I can't stand it. It's the best thing ever. Otherwise, Pokemon Go. Yeah, right now we're in the Pokemon Stay era, where basically, if you're in an urban area, and I am, first of all, there are Pokemon everywhere. Second of all, they doubled the radius on gyms. So I am now, when the GPS winds are blowing right, I can reach a gym from my apartment, and I can reach a Pokestop from another part of my apartment. So if you're in a heavily urban area, it's definitely doable. If you're in a more rural area, then that's more of an issue. But on the other hand, if you're in a more rural area, you might be able to take walks with a mask on without running into other people, which sadly I can't here. But anyway, they have done things to make it easier to play even without wandering around a lot. So it might be worth a shot if that seems of interest. That is true. My apartment it's very long and very narrow, which in this case worked out for me. What else? You know what? Let's do one Jewish one. This is called Kol Eleh. It was written in 1980 by Naomi Shemer, and it's basically about in life, basically both the good and the bad, basically asking God to watch over us anyway. And I don't know what Naomi Shemer had in mind. I think she meant it more as, may God protect us, and I see it more as, good stuff's going to happen, bad stuff's going to happen, but maybe if somebody at least is paying attention and watching and is aware of it, then that's something, I guess. Like all poetry, you can kind of, bring your own interpretation. Anyway, it's pretty, is the upshot, whether you understand it or not. Al hadvash v'al ha'oketz, Al hamar v'amatok, al biteinu hatinoket, shmer keli hatov, al ha'esh hamevoeret, al hamayim hazakim, al ha'ish hashav habaita, min hamerchakim, al Kol Eleh, shmerna li keli hatov, al hadvashi, al ha'oketz, al hamar v'hamatok, al nata'akar natua, al tishkach et hatikva, hashiveni v'yashuva, el ha'eretz hatova, shmer keli al zeh habayit, al hagan al hachoma, miyagon mipachat peta, umimilchama, shmer al ha'me'at sheyesh li, al ha'or v'al hataf, al ha'pri shelo hishvilod, b'sheneh asaf, al Kol Eleh, shmerna li keli hatov, al hadvashi, al ha'oketz, al hamar v'hamatok, al nata'akar natua, al tishkach et hatikva, hashiveni v'yashuva, el ha'eretz hatova, mirashresh ilon beruach, mirachok nosher kochav, mishalot libi b'choshech, nirshamod achshav, anashmar li al Kol Eleh, v'al ha'huvei nafshi, al ha'sheket al ha'bechi, v'al zeh hashir, al Kol Eleh, shmerna li keli hatov, al hadvashi, al ha'oketz, al hamar v'hamatok, al nata'akar natua, al tishkach et hatikva, hashiveni v'yashuva, el ha'eretz hatova. Yeah, what does it mean? Like I said, basically it's like, over everything in life may God watch us, and Google al Kol Eleh translation, and I'll put the name of the song in chat, and you should be able to turn it up. You'll probably first find the Theodore Bickle version, which is nice, but not particularly literal. There are better ones out there, but it's definitely on Google. And okay, I think we've got time for one more. So I guess I ought to make it good. I think we've gone through everything that I had planned on doing, so that's good. Al Kol Eleh is 3 words. Valerie, I'll tweet you a link afterwards. If I don't remember, prod me. Let's do this one. I feel like, again, given the whole pandemic thing, this one's a little bit of a stretch from a playing standpoint, but it's a really nice repeating pattern. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. But now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave the key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Do you think I crumble? Do you think I lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live, I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart, though I tried hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you see me, somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Do you think I crumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live, I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. Thank you. What were they doing in space? That is a good question, actually. I don't know the answer to that one. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. I'll probably do this again next month, as long as the pandemic is continuing, and it's going to keep continuing. So, yeah, you can find me on YouTube and Twitter, and YouTube, obviously, Twitter and Facebook, and so on. There are links in the description below. And yeah, thanks again. This has been a lot of fun. Okay, bye.